Hi, welcome to today's video. Today we've come to a place called Crosby, which you may or may not have heard of, just near Liverpool, Southport, and it's got a fantastic beach. So let's go see what it's all about. Right, so Crosby Beach. As you can see, there is a lot of sand, an awful lot of sand. Right next to, well, obviously an industrial side, but you're right opposite a wind farm. The ships going in and out. It's quite an unusual place, but that's not the only thing with it. And you may notice there's a man stood in the sand there. He's not the only one. There are lots of them. Let's walk up and have a look to him. They are all over this beach, and they're not exactly without anatomical features. So I'm going to not go down as far as I possibly could, because everything is on display. But this particular one is buried knee deep in the sand. If you walk a bit further out, you might just see another one. The sea's coming in, so I can't go out as far as I'd like to. But hopefully it'll give you an idea of this place, how big it is. Can you imagine going on a night, you've had a little bit to drink, you can see all these people's heads sticking out of the water? Somebody's certainly got a wicked sense of humour out here. So there's another one. Well, I'm not going any further because I've got the traders on. This part of the beach I'm on right now is obviously the part that gets wet, because if you look a little bit further back where the wall is really fine dry sand. Very, very nice, very Mediterranean feel to it. And behind there's plenty of sand dunes. The wind's blowing a little bit at the moment, but unfortunately I couldn't get my little windsock on the microphone, so hopefully the sound's not too bad today. But obviously on the beach you get the wind hitting you quite a lot. When you think about it, this place is so close to Liverpool. You've got to imagine that people like the Beatles, Lulu, etc. had been on this beach at some point and probably spent some very happy summer days on there, just relaxing. Makes you wonder who else could have been on here. blue skies. Don't know if you can see there, but the moon's actually out. It's early March. I'm in my shorts, nice and sunny. There are actually 100 of these figures all over the beach. I mean, the effort that must have been taken to place them everywhere. The beach, which is at the entrance, if you like, to the Mersey, also faces over towards Ireland. So you've got quite a good stretch of water there. But because of that, it gets a lot of water coming in and out. So they do actually state that you shouldn't go more than 50 metres from the promenade, because the water can be a little bit, in the sand, a little bit dicey. It's certainly not somewhere that you go bathing in the water with. Apparently these statues are supposed to make you feel how vulnerable people are. I suppose stood in the mud all day, you would feel a bit vulnerable, wouldn't you? When you're walking along the beach, this is a great place to find sea glass. Now, sea glass, if you don't know what it is, and I didn't, I had to look it up, is glass that's broken and formed pebbles, if you like, in the sea. And whereas a glass from a beer bottle or something might come through, the pebbles are created from that glass are frosted, giving them a very unusual effect. But this is one of the places where it's quite easy to find them, apparently. Not that I saw any when we were walking about, though. After World War II, all the damage that was caused to Liverpool when they had their Blitz was thrown onto Crosby Beach. So by the time 1960s came around, it was notorious for being a dumping site. So maybe the Beatles didn't visit this place that often. Or maybe they left one or two things here. Because in the 1960s was when they started to clean the place up. Up until that point, it still had leftovers from the Blitz of Liverpool and rubbish that was just being dumped here. Not a nice place to visit. Although there were sand dunes here before World War II, they were dramatically increased after World War II, so perhaps under those sand dunes might be some of the remnants of the Blitz from Liverpool. What would a British seaside resort be without an ice cream place? Well, I didn't come alone. Brought my wife, along with Eloise, Layla and Thomas. Well, it's a beach and Thomas just could not resist it. Beautiful warm day in the middle of March. Well, the beginning of March. You've also got a sports complex there which has got a proper cafe in it. So if you fancy a cup of tea, cup of coffee, you can go in there and you are literally 50 feet away from the sea itself. Can't be bad. So, what do I think to Crosby Beach? It is a fantastic beach. Is it somewhere that you'd come for a holiday? No, I wouldn't have said so. Is it somewhere for a Saturday afternoon, a Sunday drive out to? Definitely worth considering. Bring the kids, plenty of places to do sandcastles. There's a cafe just near the entrance. The car park's not big, but we still managed to get in and it's reasonably busy at the moment. So it's the middle of March. Well, it isn't even the middle of March yet, beginning of March. Fantastic place. Great place to visit for a day trip. Just not what I would class as a holiday destination, but the beach, well, the beach is top notch. And those statues everywhere, different, certainly. Would I come back again? Yeah, for a day trip. For spending some time on the beach, definitely would come back to this place. Is it easy to get to? Yes, straight off the motorway, 10-15 minutes off the road from the motorway and you're there. Not far at all. So, tell me, have you been to Crosby Beach? Do you live nearby? Perhaps there's some things that I've missed. Tell me about them in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.